Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds to Transformation Healing Center. Today is Tuesday, the 28th of May, and the moon is in Aquarius. We have a interesting aspect happening today. Before I get to that, the moon does make a sextile to its own north node, meaning that it's also trining its own south node, and so there is opportunity to move in a new direction in alignment with that Aquarius moon, which is concerned about humanity. And we also have a quintile, which is somewhat of a magical aspect between Jupiter and Saturn. And why this is important is that Jupiter Saturn cycles are 20-year-long cycles, and the quintile helps us to really utilize the energy and our understanding to create structures that will support the building up of a society in that synod between Jupiter and Saturn. And that synod is a 20-year cycle that began at the end of 2020 when these two planets moved into the first degree of Aquarius. And so some people have indicated that perhaps this is the start of the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. There are a lot of reasons that might be true, but the age of Aquarius is not a single sort of thing, a single aspect or a single something to create that. It's a series of awarenesses that have been growing and fomenting probably since the 1700s. Each decade, each century had its contribution to that Aquarian, the idea of an Aquarian age. But the fact that the two planets associated with how we build on society was in the first degree of Aquarius, which is an old adobe mission in California, building on lasting values, seeing what still remains beyond the lifespans of the people who built it. That is the energy. And so we are, even though it may sometimes seem like nothing is happening in the right direction, we are building on that sort of new foundation of humanitarianism and raising all boats. And as much as we would like it to be today, it takes a long time for things to find their way. And we do have 20 years of Pluto in Aquarius, so that's going to be very helpful toward that. Not that we're not going to have our issues, but we are on our way, despite the fact that sometimes it seems like we haven't learned anything. But today, with this quintile, we can actually aid in the structure of creating the new world, so to speak, right? As was it Dolores Cannon says, the new earth. The new earth. So we have a beautiful, mystical, and foggy morning here in southeastern Massachusetts, of which I'm very excited about because I love foggy mornings. It's kind of coolish. And it was like this yesterday. It was cool until, actually, no, that's not true. It was kind of muggy until the fog lifted, and then it sort of got lovely. But right now it's lovely. So whatever, I think this fog is holding in the loveliness of yesterday. But hi, Miss Wren. How are you? Yep. I know, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And so it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We did have quite a bit of rain overnight, And so everything is lush and green. And I just love this. Just love this, honestly. It's so healing. And I hope that you too feel healed when you walk through the garden with me. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Miracles can happen today. So apply yourself to the miracles of your life. Focus on what you want to create, because heaven is on our side today and perhaps can fill in a few of the spaces and do some of the heavy lifting for us. Have yourself a great day, everyone. I want to say hello to my new students in my transit class, and my students who have been with me. We're having a great time. We had our first class last night, so it was wonderful. And thanks for being my students. Take care, everyone. Namaste.